Do you like hot fudge sundaes?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 196 of Geek Each Week Live. I am one of your hosts, Christopher Long from Long's Toys. I am joined, of course, by my good buddies, Rye. What's up, Rye?
Hello.
And we got Aresol. What's up, Aresol?
Hello.
So as you can see, we are operating at 60% geek this week, but still pretty good. Vast improvement from last week. Let's shout out the chat here. We got Charlie, we got Ryder, we got AJMC, Thrasher, Lil Adam, Bryn Paints, Morgan.
Hi, baby.
Floof, Blade Raider, Kevin Florence. Hello, everyone. Oh, Thrasher just cursed out Amazon. What's the story there?
Yeah, we gotta know the deets.
That's right, no gong, as it says in the episode title / thumbnail.
We do have 2 rings and a red dong, though.
That's true. We got that. Did we ever update the thumbnail?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, sweet, thank you. I couldn't for the life of me figure it out because I was like, how do I hit this button, right? And Arisol's like, yeah. And then I'm like, when I hit the button, it gives me no options. I'm like, oh, okay. So there we go. All right, well, Rye, why don't you kick it off and tell us what you got this week?
What?
Or get rid of her, whatever.
I don't know. I don't know why clicking that button removed Rye from existence.
I looked over at the left and saw there was only 2 bubbles in that scene. I'm like, what's gonna happen? Well, now I know.
See, the problem is I have power now, so I can do this.
That's fucking wild. Anyway, so I wasn't here last week because I was celebrating my birthday on a vacation with my boyfriend. Hi, baby.
Woo. Oh.
Damn. I was gonna say StreamYard's prejudice against the most queer one. That is transphobic. StreamYard. So I got a whole bunch of stuff. Going in no particular order. I got an Android of Braven with a lot of glare accessories. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a glare accessory.
There we go. There we go. We solved the glare accessories. So he's here. He's neat. I like that. I'm gonna open him soon, I think. We had a Pokemon pre-release not too long ago.
Yeah, Pokemon's got no stamina.
Never does. So I got my staff promos. There's a Snorlax in here somewhere. That's why I bothered to keep them. Yeah, yes, baby, I do have voice for you. I'll show you after the show. I just ripped the box open. There's normal Snorlax. John at work gave me this Raichu that's just in this bright ass pink room, and he said, "Hey, it's you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." As well as
that's written on the plastic thing and not the card.
Yeah, it's on the plastic, and some Vikavolt sleeves. So, Braven would be really cool in Super Robot Wars. Which I am very thankful that they're doing a localization for that game. That looks really cool. And it wasn't even in the fucking direct. Like, I understand not putting that whole trailer in the direct because that trailer was like 4.5 minutes long, but could at least fucking mention it. Anyway. While on vacation, we ordered stuff from Pokemon Center and it got here like the day I came home, I think. So I had to order this little soda pop plush of Munchlax because he's fucking adorable. And then I wanted to buy more, so I got Polytoad, because Polytoad doesn't get enough fucking love. And he's great. And then we also got both of the Vulpixes. Vulpixi. I don't know. So I got both of them. They're friends.
I think it would be Volpi, not Vulpixi.
Vulpi. Did I say Vulpixi? I didn't mean to. And then in their spring, Easter, whatever they want to call it line, we got Sprigatito and
Sprigatito, that sounds like a fancy pasta.
and these are ridiculous, and I love them. They're very fluffy. We got those from Pokemon Center. Those showed up. Stay. Let's see. Jake gifted me a Star Wars Unlimited Twin Suns deck, which is almost complete. I only had to buy a couple cards. And about half of a normal format Hera deck. So I bought sleeves for them at work today. So I need to move this one right here. So it's here. There we go. So I need to sleeve that up later. But I have my own Star Wars Unlimited decks, though. And yes, baby, those are yours. These are all yours. Don't worry. While on vacation, I found Prima, who is pretty neat, but most importantly, Red Alert is fucking cool.
Yeah, he is.
Red Alert's real cool. So I missed Red Alert while I was on vacation, but thankfully I found Red Alert when I was home here. And we went to GameStop, and the guy was kind of trying to work through like the inventory that showed up. And Prima was on the shelf. I found Red Alert on the table, like behind the registers. I was like, is there any chance that's like on sale, or is it like being held? And he's like, oh, I just haven't got a chance to do it yet. If you wait, I can try to get it through the system so you could buy it. But then there was like 4 people in line behind us, and then like 2 more people walked in. And I was very hungry and didn't want to deal with it. And then we went back the next day, and some asshole already came and bought it. So, but thankfully, Meyer started stocking him too. So I found it at Meyer on my lunch break the other day. Very cool. Loved them. While at Walmart, yes, we went to get Xenoblade Chronicles X because Morgan wanted it, and so I went and bought it for him, and then that's when we found Prima. And oh, hold on, it's right here. We also bought a Squishmallow keychain of a grilled cheese. Which needs to go out because that needs to go in my purse. Hey, fall. Okay. Well, at Walmart, I found a whole case of the Transformers 1.
Oh, nice.
Galaxy versions. I just grabbed the whole fucking case.
That's the way to do it, so you don't get duplicates.
Yeah. I'm thankful that this set is like just the case is on the counter, because I had the first set already, so it wasn't a big deal. But I know when they had the first set at Walmart's, they were just on this fucking like end cap thing. I'm like, oh, that's dangerous. Don't like that.
Yeah, it's funny. I saw it's literally just a sealed case just sitting there on the shelf, and I was like, oh, okay, that's how we're doing it. That's good.
Yeah. So now I need to get sets 2, 3, and 4 because now I have set 1 and set 5. But I've built a couple of them. I'm doing great so far. Currently, Hound is missing one of his arms. I need to find where that escaped to, and Ironhide doesn't have a head because his face is missing. So they're somewhere down here I'm just not sure where. I have looked. Jake has looked. It hit my foot and went somewhere.
The cat's probably eating them by now.
So, hopefully I can find them at some point in the future. So we're at least 3 for 2. Optimus Prime, Wheeljack, and Night Guard, Night Tracker, whatever the fuck it's the
the
trooper guy's name is. They're all good. I didn't lose any of their pieces.
You're 3 for 2? What?
Three for 2. I built 5. 3 of them are fine. 2 of them had.
So that's 3 for 5.
Yeah, that's not 3 for 2.
Yeah, you
Not 3
fucking
for
you
2.
fucking right.
I've managed to build.
I like how she clarified it and then made it sound like one word. No. I said 3 for 2.
No, I'm fucking right, you dipshit.
3 for 2 sounds like a Pokemon.
Let's see. I wanted to get a Gundam, so I got the Strike Freedom Type 2. Gundam Universe figure. So I got that while we were gone. Walmart decided to clearance the last wave of Studio Series stuff. So I got what the fuck is his name? Double Punch? Oh, the red Scorpion. I got him for half off. And then I know, buddy. You're kind of a fucking mess. I got Hatchet for half off.
Yeah.
I'm glad because I wasn't actually concerned about getting either of these figures, but it's hard to pass up half off.
Oh yeah, that's the same reason they had a half off sale online like a month or so ago, and I did the exact same thing. I bought the same 2 in Skywarp.
Unfortunately, they did not have Skywarp, or I would have bought Skywarp.
I've never seen any of them in store. I only ever saw them online, so good for you for.
A little Snorlax final figure. It's gonna go on my desk somewhere.
My favorite Transformer.
Where did she go? Where did you go? I got fucking. She's in here somewhere. Swear to God. Oh, there she is. I got a fucking Slipstream. That's her name. She was also half off. And again, figure did not particularly care about. But I'm like, hey, for half off, I adore Slipstream's color scheme. Like,
yeah,
fun.
Absolutely.
And like the Windblade mold is good. It's just this is not Slipstream.
Right, yeah.
Like nothing about this toy is Slipstream.
I got that for the color scheme, absolutely.
But yeah, I was like at a half off. I can't pass up the color scheme. So I did get her and shit. What else? That was all for Transformers. All right, where's the other half?
I'm just waiting for you to come up with Ironhide's face.
That would be incredible. There we go. They finally reissued the Pyra and Mithra amiibo when Xenoblade Chronicles X came out. So I'm like, cool. Now my amiibo collection is complete again. So that's fun.
I don't even know. I gave up on that so long ago.
I have not because I'm a monster. We were at a mall, and it was a really fun time. And it was Box Lunch had just gotten these. Oh, I got to store about for Coco, but they're Yuru Gun, which is just like these derpy ass drawn Gundams. So you can get all these guys. I fucking love the Dom. The Dom looks so stupid. And then there's the rest of them. I also kind of like Unicorn because it's just like this long fucking piece of shit. But so I got a Zaku who is sharpening his Heat Hawk. And then in true me fashion, he's missing his little things, but I got the new Gundam because it seems like I just always get new Gundam when it comes to these things. Let's fix your base. There we go. Yeah, okay. So these were stupid. I love them and I want the rest of them. And then there was some Gashapon machines in that mall. Not like the Gashapon Bandai store thing that one of my malls has, but there was just some random ass Gashapons in the mall. And Morgan pulled me a sleeping Fuecoco. And I love him so much. He can sit on my keyboard. Oh, that's perfect there. I love that. So he did that for me, and I'm very, very thankful because that was the one that we both wanted. So thank you, baby. Let's see. We got a little gay dragon. Love him. And then Morgan got me a Easter Stitch. A little Squishmallow, because he's eaten a chocolate bunny, which is honestly the best thing about Easter. Stay. All right, I think that's all the new stuff that's in this bag. Was there anything else? Oh, you can't particularly tell on camera, but I dyed my hair.
It does look darker.
It is darker. It was blue overtone. It's hard to see the blue a lot now. A bit of it's washed out, but yeah, it's darker. Ah, my cup. That's what I wanted to grab before I fucking got in here. Thank you, baby. Hold on. I gotta go get the cup. BRB. Someone can talk while I'm gone. From that cup.
Well.
Aresol, you go.
Oh, okay. Well, all I really got was some ice cream.
Nice.
And I got one of the writer sets.
Oh, very nice. Those are good ones.
I got my cup.
I don't think I got anything else.
Also, I really want ice cream. Don't fucking show me when I'm waddling my ass over.
I mean, it was on the screen when you walked away.
I want to ask you something, and I want you to be honest with me.
Yes.
How many Werther's originals you got in that cardigan?
Unfortunately, none. And let's be honest, it's me. I would have York peppermint patties.
Oh, okay.
Which Morgan also got me for my birthday, and I ate them all on the trip. But I got this really nice cup. Morgan bought that for me for my birthday. Keeps shit real fucking cold, and it's got a like a locking lid, which I can't remember.
Is that one of those? What's the fancy ones that everyone buys?
It's unlocked. Stanley?
Yes.
No, this is Brewmate.
Oh, Brewmate.
So you flip this little part and it locks it, so that nothing comes out when you tip it over. So I thought that was really fucking cool. We got Morgan's hair dyed again, and so when we were at the salon, the hairdresser that we go to had a cup just like this, but in like yellow, or it was like this neon. Was it yellow? Maybe what color was it? I don't remember. Anyway, and it was really fucking cool. And so we immediately found the one that Morgan wanted at a Hallmark, and then we ordered this one off Amazon. Oh, it was yellow. Good. My memory's not absolute shit. And then the last thing that I just remembered, I absolutely did not need this, but I wanted it anyway. I got this fucking gay ass card bag. Very cool. I've got this Pokemon one that's behind me that has all my decks and stuff in it right now. But I want some of those a little smaller. This is about the same height, but it's a lot more thin. So it can't hold as much, but that's fine. Because the Pokemon one weighs a fucking ton because I got decks for Hana enough. God, I'm talking right now. The adults are speaking. So there's a nice like upper part right here. And it's all module too, so you can take this off if you wanted. And then there's a pouch on the side. And then on this part inside, right in here, is all the areas for decks. And like I said, this is all Velcro. So you just sort of rearrange it however you want.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
even have room for a little packed lunch.
Yeah.
You can take with you
Put
on
your
the
lunch up
bus.
here. And, and yeah, so I picked this up knowing full well that Morgan was kind of eyeing it too. So I figured, no, grilled cheese, come back. So I figured that at the very least, it will be able to go to him as well, so that he has a card bag. So, yeah, I knew the purchase would not go to waste. So.
I just love out of context. Oh no, grilled cheese, come back.
Grilled cheese. And yeah, hopefully I have that soon. I need to go visit him again, but he got me a really nice Snorlax backpack from Kickstarter for my birthday. But it arrived like a couple days after I came back home. Unfortunately, obviously that's how things always work. But so I will have that soon, and I'll show it off whenever I get it.
Nice.
I think that's everything now. I'll find shit randomly, I'm sure.
All right.
Fair enough. I got a bunch of metal card bots. I didn't bring them in there in the other room, but I got those in from AliExpress. I got the 4 new Mini Force Dinoids, which are awesome. I did videos for 2 of them so far, and probably do the other 2 soon. I love them. I got a bunch of stuff cheap from the Target sale because they've been doing like some stuff's 50% off and some stuff's 40% off and other stuff. So I never buy Jurassic World / Jurassic Park stuff for full price anymore because it always goes on clearance or whatever at Target. So I got these little guys for like half price. And there was like a Jeep and T-Rex set I got for half price, and I got some Marvel Legends for like $15 a piece or less or something. I wasn't originally going to get this, but it was like 20% off, and then they have the deal where you get like another 10. So it was basically half price by the time I was done. But I got the Optimus and Target trailer with the little bullseye that transforms into the package envelope thing. Because I needed like a 4th version of that Laser Prime. And then just today, I got this from Amazon. So this is Wheeljack /Q. I don't know why. He looks like Einstein, but there you go. And then I just got an email from Amazon that Scrapper moved up to tomorrow. So that's awesome because I've been hunting. Like I had the day off like 2 weeks ago or something, and I went to this like far away collection of stores. I went to Walmart, I went to Target, I didn't find anything. And then on the way home, I hit my local Walmart and I found Slingshot and Air Raid and Wasp and I think Gamer Edition Ironhide. And I was like, why didn't I just come here first? I would have saved myself driving everywhere else. And then I got Sentinel Prime at the same Walmart, but I cannot find Scrapper. Every time I go, I've seen Ironhide like 4 times. And every time I find Ironhide, I'm like, damn, that means the others were here and I missed them and nobody wants Ironhide. And then I found Solus Prime at a Target yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, so I was just about to ask like where you were getting everything because I saw you got like fucking everything.
I found a lot of it at my local Walmart. I mean, I was going like every day, and they had a lot of stuff all at first, and then I guess they peaked because then like they haven't gotten anything since then. But yeah, I think at this point, I have everything but the 2 leaders from Age of the Primes, and then from the Studio Series, I just need the 2 Constructicons. And I haven't decided if I want to get that Optimus from. What was the one with the Dinobots? Was that 4?
Extinction.
Yeah. I don't really think I care about Shockwave, I gotta be honest. I know he comes a little paratrooper guy, but I don't know. I've never liked that design. He just turned. Go ahead.
GameStop had that one when we went, and like I looked at it real hard. I'm like, I had 2 opportunities to buy this toy, and I still haven't. So I should take this as a sign that a third time might not be the charm.
He turns into a blob. Like he literally just becomes like a circle, and they're like, it's a tank. And I'm like, not really, guys.
It's a
like
tank.
I'm not. I don't care.
Is it though?
Oh, also a mixture of both. So I think I have everything from the first season, and then from Cardbot S, I don't have the Shark, the Jet, or the Drill, but they just released a new Jet, and he's a Pegasus, or a Centaur, and it's awesome. His name is Sky Gallop, and he's a Jet, and he looks badass, and then he comes with a piece that you plug into his ass, and then he's a Centaur. It's freaking sweet. The show is so cool. But yeah, so I think that's it for me.
All right.
It just keeps kicking her out. She didn't even notice that time.
See, that time was stupid because there was 3 things on the side there. It's just fucking transphobic.
I don't know.
All right, news time.
News. So they did a blog for the SMP Magic King. It looks great. And then at the end, they teased this. I don't remember if we knew about this already or not, but I felt like maybe we knew about it.
We knew about it, but we haven't seen a
okay, so the picture.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I thought.
Like physical.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It looks great. I mean, I love what is it? Woolzard? What is this thing called again?
Wolfkaiser.
Wolfkaiser, yeah.
Guy.
Right. Wolfkaiser, yeah. Because we never got this here. And so I was always so bummed because I like this over the hero version of the horse and the red guy. And of course, that's what they gave us. And I was like, no, this one's so much better. And so now I finally get to have a version of this. So I'm very, very excited for this. I don't know if it's going to be premium or not. I mean, probably, but either way, I need it. It looks great.
I didn't know that we didn't get Wolfkaiser here.
Nah. I think there was like a weird Disney Store exclusive version that they only did in like the UK or something. Because Disney owned it at the time. But yeah, for whatever reason, they gave us the horse with another version of red. But I think he's got like more gold.
One.
They gave us Saint Kaiser. They never gave us a black version of the horse at all.
Right.
We got the other Phoenix through the Saint Kaiser version.
Yeah, well, he's like more gold paint on his chest.
Yeah. But we never got any sort of version of Wolfkaiser or just like the black horse in general. Because they're like, bad guy stuff doesn't sell. No one will want this one.
Yeah. It's a
so they released
bummer.
The good guy version instead.
Yeah. And I mean, it's fine. It's good to get some version of it, but at the same time, I'm like, this, like the black and the purple.
Yeah, we got a 5-inch action figure of it.
The black and the purple look so good, but yeah. So I'm excited for this. Plus, Magic King just in general looks awesome. Kamen Rider. So we don't really have any real Rider news. I just threw the blocky stuff in here. But Galaxy version 3 is X-Aid, baby. I love X-Aid. So I'm very excited. You got X-Aid and Genom here. They look great. The weapons are all nicely detailed, and I assume they're tampoed, but maybe they're printed either way, or painted, not printed. Either way, they look great. So I'm really excited for this. And you're getting a fat little level 1, buddy.
Level 1.
So good. And then the these are the basic players. I don't remember what they're called. Someone can tell me. But they're the every
ride player.
Okay, there you go.
So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't remember. It's just the basic bitches. I don't know why he comes with the sword for the double, but
Yeah, that's weird.
because I don't know if that they're doing the double, but there you go. There's the sword / axe thing. And then you're getting Ryuki and the dragon, because they always got to make the dragon whenever they do Ryuki. I have so many dragons. It's like Shoto, Soto, every time. Got to have the dragon. But he looks good.
I love Dragonite.
And the next one, I think, is... Yeah, so they're doing... I think this is the... Before he tames the dragon, right?
Yeah,
This is like the
blank form's the chase one.
Is it? I don't think it is.
No?
No, I'll show you the next one. But then also we're getting a Bujin's sword.
That looks cool.
Yeah. So I think the next picture has the breakdown. It's a shitty picture, but it's all I could find. Also, there's glare. I didn't find any nice pictures of glare, but he's there. So you can see the chase as this
He's
like,
glare.
Yeah, he's a glare accessory. The thing next to him is a glare accessory. So you can see that there's like a special version of Bujin's sword. I don't know. It looks like it's a little gold or something, or has a little bit more paint. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
But you can see the blank form is 1 out of 9. Ryuki's everyone's 1 out of 9. Even the dragon is 1 box by itself. And then you'll get one of the other versions of Bujin's sword.
Okay. I need to get series 1 and 2 for the riders.
Yeah, they're good. I think they're all on like Joy Toy World or wherever. I don't know if these will ever get brought over. I asked the guy at Toy Fair, and he was like, nobody knows what that is. I was like, yes, we do. Give it to me.
Floof says it has the alternate eye color, which, gotta be honest, did not notice.
I did not
That was in
remember.
the show. So.
Remember how there was some extra red in Bujin Sword's eyes after a while? No, I did not. I did not know that was a thing. That's a lot of dragging to fit in a blocky box. That is true. That is true. But it will be disassembled, so I'm sure it'll... But yeah, so it looks like a great assortment. I'm so excited that X8 is the one getting all the love. I thought for sure it was going to be like, because what they seem to be doing is like focusing on one, and then you get like one mold that they can easily repaint, like we saw with Kabuto and then Dark Kabuto. So I was afraid it was going to be all Ryuki and then just X8 and Genom. But no, we're getting a decent amount of X8 love here, so I'm very excited.
It looks like the red eye one is the normal one.
I was just flipping back to see if the normal picture had the red eyes or the black.
Yeah, it looks like black eyes for the chase one.
All right, Sentai, this is where the majority of our news is. So we got Red's weapon, and it's just another big dong you hang on one of the arms. I'm really not impressed with this at all.
I'll be honest, I was hoping for more, given the fact that it was like Reds and like an upgrade of like the boost mecha.
It's so lazy. Like, I'm sorry. I want to love this toy line, and it's a bit of a struggle. Like, the rings are not that exciting. Like, then they're like, here's a new variant, but it's like all the sounds are always the same. It's just kind of boring. And like, this is just blues. Like, this is just blues again. Like, it's almost exactly the freaking same as blues. And it's just a big dong hanging off the side. I'm like, this is boring. This is not fun. Like, I like the way Tyranno connects. I think that looks kind of neat. I'll be interested. I know we have picks and everything, but when I get green and black in hand, I'm hoping that they're fun. But I don't know. This was a huge letdown. I'm sorry. If you love it, I'm glad you love it and have fun with it. I'm still gonna get it, obviously, but yeah. And then I guess the head is slightly different for this souped up version. I guess you get a new ring for the head. I think the sword does talk. It does make... I didn't include a picture of it, but I'm pretty sure it makes sounds on its own.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on this. I kind of expected it to be a little more special, considering we had to wait.
Yeah.
For it, but
I think the problem is this: they painted themselves into a corner with this mecha. There's just not much you can do with it. Like
Yeah.
I get, oh, it's a hand, and oh, it's the mecha in one. Isn't that fun? It's like that's a neat idea, but then it's like you also really screw yourself over because all you can do is like switch out the hands and clip stuff on his head. It's all you can do. So like you really limit yourself. I'm kind of hoping like halfway through we just get a whole brand new separate thing like we did with Dawn Brothers, because you just have to get away from this. There's just not much you can do with it, and it's just not that great. I'm sorry. It's just not that great.
Yeah,
Uh,
Adam,
weird-
I think we've passed the hope that anything combines in any sort of fashion.
Yeah, I mean, if all the weapons themselves turned into something, that would be kind of neat. But like if you could put all the weapons together and that was one thing next to the glove hand guy, but I don't know. Like Rai said, I think that ship has sailed. But we have some new rings. These look pretty good. I think the Abba Ranger one looks good. Even the Ninja one looks pretty good. Then you got Sun Vulcan and Juoger, and they're all fine.
Yeah, at least the rings always look good.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's all
Even
it
if
is
their
aesthetics.
Even
Yeah.
if their functionality is kind of incredibly mid.
Like I got the CD, the 40th anniversary CD, and don't get me wrong, I really like the CD. Like I mostly bought that for the CD because
I didn't know it had that like extra like TV size of all the Sentai openings.
Yeah, so
I don't need that. I have every Sentai opening and ending on a playlist on my phone, but it's so cool.
Like they did it. I think they did it with Zenkaiger. Wasn't that the last time?
I think so, yeah.
Because I have like all of the TV openings through Zenkaiger, but I was like, I don't have the endings, so I'll take that. And plus, I wanted the CD for this year, and it came with a ring, so I was like, all right, this is I'm happy to get all this. And then I got the ring, and I'm like, it looks all right, but it does nothing. It's the same as the one they gave away for free when you bought the sword at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
The one that came with the little booklet. Like it's the exact same pin system. And I think it was Box commented on my video, and she's like, the problem is there's only like 64 pin combinations, and there's 50 Sentai teams, and there's 2 rings per ranger, like in terms of the transformation and the mecha.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like 60 out of 64. And I'm like, fuck, that was not smart.
Fuck.
And like, if that's going to be the case, then like make those Sentai team ones cool. Like it just says their name and then like one of 5 sounds.
So
like,
okay, just like going off that, in the show, they make at least part of the original transformation sound. Like when they transformed into Boon Red. Like I'm fairly certain you heard like the Bakugage tire go go go.
Yeah.
And it said Kuwagata Oger in the sword's voice.
Right.
When not Taya used the
right.
The King Oger one. And I'm like, I was very much expecting it to do something like that, and it didn't. And I'm like, well, that's kind of a bummer.
That's what I'm saying. Like I understand.
Pixelrise just said Tegasword Silver might do that. Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, yeah, maybe. And I don't know if I want to get tricked into buying that, but I understand your pin system is limited. But does that mean your memory for sounds is limited? And the thing is, if you have to call, like when you put that pin in, you call a sound. So why can't you just make that sound a little bit longer and cool instead of just name plus generic shit? You know what I mean? Like I admit I'm not a programmer. I don't understand how these things work. I don't know how much space they have or whatever. But it would be nice if you could make it a little bit more interesting. Like I know we kind of went through this back with the Sentai gears and it was kind of the same thing, but I don't know. I was just really hoping it would be cooler. And it's just not.
I think it particularly hits hard in this situation because of how good the Gochizos are doing it with the Legend Rider stuff.
That's true.
With like their little like fucking screechy ass versions of all the
it's the Gochizo like singing the transformation jingles. Yeah.
Like,
But the Gochizo didn't do. So I was really bummed that the Ring didn't do the theme song. But then I was like, the Gochizo didn't do the theme song either. So I don't know if they're just getting away from that or if it's a licensing thing or what.
Usually it doesn't if it's something that is like a pin system or something like that. Usually the only time we actually get the sounds is if it's something that makes sounds itself.
The device makes like ride watch.
Yeah. It was like like Ride Watch did, the Gashats did, the Beat Buckle that they released did. Everything that makes individual sounds on its own seems to make the opening sound, but probably because it's not done being recorded when they start making the toys.
I also think this is very true because they know now that they're going to make a memorial of like every damn thing. True. I mean, I got that stupid Ultraman arc changer and there's like buttons on it that don't work. And it's because they molded the buttons in there for the memorial. They had no intention. They're just like, well, we're not going to make a new mold. We're going to make one mold. We're just going to then gut the functionality out for the regular one and put it back in. I'm like, this is the saddest thing. Like, this is so bad. Cheap
when you're not even hiding your shadiness.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone's like, well, why do you buy the regular one? Just buy the memorial one. I'm like, because I want to enjoy it while the show's on and not wait a year. And then when I don't give a shit anymore, then I'll just not buy any of it. Like, I don't know. I just don't like this new practice of making the regular one. Like, instead of making the regular one cool and making the memorial one extra cool, which is what they used to do, now they make this one shitty and then this one all right. And it's like, no, that's not how this should work. Anyway, soapbox off. There are more rings to look at. So what is this? Ginga Man and I think Gao Ranger, and then Car Ranger and Cure Major. So I feel like these are less exciting than the last ones, but they're all right. Pixel Rise says, I'll be honest, Ultraman toys sound-wise just suck. It's kind of true. I feel like the last fun one was like Zet, because you could actually make the combos and then it would do something new and interesting. Since then, like, I don't know. I mean, some of the what were those things called for Trigger? Were they keys or
they were keys? I don't remember what their full title was.
Yeah. Those were all right because, like you said, you could pack
keys?
the sounds. I mean, maybe I don't even remember, but you could put the sounds in them, so like they had potential to do something decent. But yeah, like fucking Blazers stones were so boring. Like that whole thing, I gave up halfway. I've never abandoned reviewing.
Thank you, James.
Yes, Hyperkeys, Guts Hyperkeys, but like I've never abandoned a Toku toy line doing videos. Blazer was the first one. I was like, no one's watching this and I don't care. So I'm just done. I stopped buying the shit. The couple things I had bought that I didn't review yet, I just opened and threw in a bag. I was like, I just don't. Nobody cares. This is the worst gimmick ever. They look stupid. You can't even tell who the fuck is on them. And then the sounds are nothing. And the light show thing is nothing. Like this whole thing sucks. It's terrible. At least Arc was a little bit more fun. Like, I don't know. It's just... I kind of liked the cubes. I wish more of them had sounds on their own, but I did kind of like that as a gimmick. Anyway, this got way off on a tangent, but here we are. So this is a special one that you should get if you buy the Dong Sword. You can either buy that or just the Tega Sword if you don't have one yet, and you'll get this. Which it looks cool. It has all the 5 versions of the Tega Sword, like their individual transformations. And when you turn it, it's the basic version of red, and then you turn it back, and it's the super red. So that's the part of it that changes, which I thought was actually kind of a neat idea because there are 2 versions of him. And it actually says special on the bottom. So will that be one of the other 4 sounds? I don't know. It'll probably just say Go Juju. But at least it looks neat. I'm not gonna anymore. I'm like, if HLJ gives this to me when I buy the damn sword.
Hold on, it says it on the thing. Yeah, it just says Go Juju.
Yeah, it sounds right. That sounds right. But yeah, so I'm not tracking these down. Like if it comes free when I buy something else, great. I'm not paying extra money for these anymore because they're not worth it. But it does look neat. I'll give it that. Oh, and then this is the action figure for Gal Red. I mean, it looks fine. I don't think this one looks nearly as bad. The problem is when they only paint half the neck, it makes it look so awkward. Because you know what I mean? Like, because it looks like this should be his neck, and then he's just got a red tumor on the back, and you're like, what happened there? And it's just from certain shots, it looks so awkward. That's why I just don't care about these, because I'm just like, you know, I mean, yes, there are probably some of these that we didn't get like Lightning Collection for, but the paint is so like the halfway point on the paint is so lame. At least with Ultraman, I feel like you don't notice it as bad. Because like they'll paint the whole head, or like you know what I mean, like spots where like it has to happen, but like this, they're just like, nah, we're just straight cut off at the halfway point. We don't care.
That's a wild.
But from the front, it looks okay. I'm not bothering with these at all. I just don't need them. I just stick to Shoto. And he does have a sword too. I didn't include the picture of it, but he's got the one they drop the crystals in, not like his weird weapon, but the little dagger, the sidearm thing. It's time for Wheeljack. Yeah, so it's guess what? You've wanted a masterpiece of Optimus Prime. Finally, they're doing one. Finally, I swear to God, they're like, guys, have we considered doing masterpiece Optimus Prime? Yes, let's do it.
They've worked out that we get a new Masterpiece Prime every like 7 to 8 years.
I would even say it's more frequent than that.
It is. I
mean, we just got Jinrai, which I understand is not
sure.
Prime,
It feels extra bad because of Jinrai.
Plus, they did Black Jinrai, and then I swear we just had. What did we have right before? No, I guess MP44 was a while ago, but anyway, so this is like. I thought I read something. This is in the MPG line. It's not. I guess maybe the regular Masterpiece line is dead. I don't know.
I think.
So it's like a little bit more stylized, and I think they said it's going to be a simpler transformation.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. This is that like weird shitty axe from. I forget what toy line that was from. And then he's got some like arm blade.
I think that might have been Siege.
Was it Siege? Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't remember. Where you like had to fold the pieces and then fold the thing and it just became like a circle. So yeah.
He mentioned that this one was potentially more like manga-esque.
Yeah, because he's got the real long bat ears.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I don't think it looks bad. I just why the fuck would I need another one of these? Like Jesus.
Just in case you didn't get any of the 5 other ones.
I don't think that's possible. I think I have the original one. Well, to be fair, I don't. I have way back when Masterpiece first started. Well, this whole thing came about. They did that 20th anniversary Prime, the battle damaged looking one that was like in the box all by itself. And I bought that one because I was like, oh, this is neat. It's an anniversary big Prime, thinking it was a one-off. And then they're like, nope, it's a whole damn thing.
That was MP1, right?
I think over in Japan it was just MP1, but here it was just called like 20th Anniversary Prime or whatever. And then I think I was MP10 when they redid them with the trailer.
Yeah.
I think I eventually bought that, and I was like, okay, I'm good. And then MP44 came out, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing it. And then everyone was like, it's such a pain and it breaks, and I was like, glad I didn't buy it. I'm so glad I didn't buy it. Oh, they got to MP100? Damn.
Why?
I don't know. But like I bought like 2 of those train bots, and then I was just like, no, these look like shit. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. But anyway, here's a new Optimus. If you want him, he'll be around. I think they said it was like $150 though. That's the other thing. Prices went. Back when it was like $60 for Prowl or Sideswipe, you know, you're like, okay, you know, like That's a lot, but it's a really nice version, and you could get the Autobot cars, and it was fine. I got like Blue Streak at Toys R Us for like 45. I was feeling good, and then all of a sudden they just became like over $100 and super engineered and brittle and breaking all the time. I was like, you guys fucked this up. But if this really is kind of a return to simpler transformations, then I think that's probably the right direction to go.
They went too crazy with
Yeah,
the
it got
transformations.
way too over-engineered, and it's just no.
I don't think we have a price point for this.
I think they said around 150.
Okay, well that's not terrible.
It's not great. When you can buy
Yeah,
these
that's
motherfucking things for super fun, super cheap, crazy bullshit. I love this. So this is just they put out the first 2 episodes, I guess, on their YouTube channel or whatever.
Looking.
So this is just just to tell everyone that they're there. Go watch them. I watched them. The funny thing is, so YouTube has like auto-generated subtitles. Like these do not have subtitles, but you can turn the captions on and say like YouTube auto generate English, and they're like, okay. So what they would do is they would put 4 scenes of dialogue on the screen in English for 2 seconds, and then it would go away, and then you just watch the rest of the episode with nothing, and then like a scene would change and they do it again, and then it would be, you couldn't read it, like literally it would be like 4 lines of dialogue all translated at once. And I'm like, this is not how you do this, YouTube, but good try, I guess. It's not important. The dialogue is not that important in this, but it's fun. It's goofy. I love it.
Yeah, I didn't really get to voice my thoughts about this toy line, but it looks really stupid and I love it.
I almost left the pictures in from last week. Like, as I was deleting them, I was like, should I leave these in for Rye? And I was like, well, I already deleted half of them. Fuck, I'm not putting them back. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
If you can somehow access last week's, I don't know if that's still exists somewhere.
You're fine. It's not a big deal.
But yeah, it looks really fun. I'm really excited. But yeah, that's it. So, give us some numbers and we'll play you some videos. All right, we got 28.
Give me a sec. 28.
They tried it and they were like, yeah, I feel.
That's strangely fitting for tonight. All right, 43.
Here I am. I'm back.
Billy! Billy! Billy, you're...
My job is done. See ya.
Oh, shit! What are we gonna do now? Billy, you're too high!
Jason is the master mover.
I may have gone too far in a few places.
That one is so weird. And then Bryn paints her usual 47. Since that one's so quick, I don't mind doing it every week. Also, Blade Raider said no blocky TF news. We're getting the Robo Deer from TF1. I don't even remember a Robo Deer from TF1.
I remember the Robo Deer. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I would have put it in if I had seen it. They had a show somewhere and they were throwing all kinds of shit around and I couldn't see half of it and I didn't know what was new, so I just kind of let that go. But because they were announcing like a lot of properties but not really showing anything, and then it was hard to see. So
Has Blockies done everybody in the main cast yet?
No.
No, they didn't do Alita
unless
1.
Unless
they didn't do
showed,
Alita. I'm like, wait,
are
we getting a robot deer before we're getting
Alita?
Blade Raider, did they show Alita? Please tell me they showed Alita. Please.
Because she's the only studio series we're still waiting on as well, and it says November, and I'm like, why? Why is it going to take that long? Oh, Shockwave and Soundwave. Okay, we did talk about Shockwave and Soundwave last week. A Spike figurine was also there. Okay. Spike was not in Transformers 1. But we did talk about Shockwave and Soundwave last week. All right, the next number is 64.
Now it does. So
See, I prefer the undoctored one. Corey went too over the top with the explosions and the helicopters. I like the regular one. And then Adam Prime asked for 42.
Dino Thunder, power up!
So there you go. Way too much ASJ in this episode. But yeah, there you go. So that is gonna do it for us. The front of the display was next Shining Wave. That's G1 stuff. Spike was in front of. Oh, okay. Spike was with the Shining Wave. Okay, gotcha. I actually have that. It's over there. I forgot to show it off, but I got that Shining Wave already. Anyway,
Has anyone actually like taken the time to like make a document of which numbers go to which clip? So y'all are like cheating.
oh, I mean, maybe somebody has. I don't know.
I feel like one of y'all did it.
Or they just remember their favorites. I was looking through earlier. I was trying to figure out if there were any we hadn't really done in a while, but I feel like we've gotten around to most of them. I don't think there's any random ones. So like this one is this one's so random, but this still makes me laugh. I don't know why you picked that one or put that in there, but kill. All right, well, we'll get out of here. Thank you everyone for joining us. Hopefully you have an excellent rest of your weekend. Aresol, you know what I need to play us out of here.
Somebody once told me the world is